Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Dini Fatharani, major in Sociology 2020. At Islamic University of Sunan, Gunung, Djati. I will give a little speech about exploring and honing English language skills in any condition. Language is a tool and means used by humans to express various things such as thoughts and feelings that are being experienced. Even the human mind can be influenced by language. Language is a means of communication between communities in the form of sound symbol is used from the human mouth. In addition, language is also a study of grammatical structure which contains aspects of sounds, words, and sentences. Language as a study is the embodiment of the human mind which is transformed into human reason and mind. The influence of language on the human mind can be in the form of thoughts, patterns, and speech styles. Entering the era of globalizations, every individual is required to prepare reliable resources, especially in the field of communication. In this case, the role of English is needed both in mastering communication technology and in interacting directly. As a means of global communication, English must be actively mastered both orally and in writing. Therefore, in this context, there is a need for paradigm of thinking about the importance of English, namely a new perception that in the era of globalization, where the competitiveness of each individual from various countries compete with each other in dominating various kinds of jobs or business. In language, in addition to the nation as a unifying language, national language that must be mastered, the international language also becomes a proper second language and must be mastered. Therefore, as a young generation, we will be compete. We must immediately learn, explore, and hone our English skills in any conditions. This is very appropriate during a pandemic like now. 2020 is a tough year for all of humanity. All aspects of life are suddenly demanded and required to change because of the pandemic that has hit all countries in the world. This pandemic has forced everyone to avoid physical contact with each other as much as possible to maintain each other's health, safety, and life together. Like it or not, almost carry out this new normal order to life. During this COVID-19 pandemic, some have more free time and are confused about what to do at home. The answer is the most appropriate thing to do at home is to try to learn English. Of the many negative impacts of the pandemic, there will be a positive side that can be taken if we optimize the situation as best we can. The lack of effectiveness of online learning in formal education is very annoying things for us as students, but we can provide objectives in other things, such as when we start taking online classes. In today's digital era, there are many online classes available at affordable prices and according to studying budgets, such as online classes from the Innovative Learning Center, English Academy, Ingbreaking, Ruang Guru, Zenius, and many more. Each of these online classes has almost the same learning method, starting from learning basic English, namely vocabulary, grammarly, and tenses. Also, the form of this online class varies, some of which the application provides explanation in the form of videos. Some are in the form of online discussion sessions. For those of you are beginner taking courses with the application is an advantage because if you feel you don't understand the material, you can repeat the explanation video provided in the application. In addition to online classes, you can learn English through websites. Currently, there are many effective and credible English learning media websites. Websites such as Duolingo, Grammarly, British Council, and many more. Each of these websites has different uses, some of which provide audio, text, and video learning media. Some provide exercises ranging from listening, reading, writing, and speaking. There are even useful websites for those of us who want to develop grammar skills, TOEFL and IELTS exams, provide articles or essays. exercise. In addition, with a lot of time at home, we can also take advantage of activities that we like to hone in English, like listening to English songs and watching movies with English subtitles. Usually, we are used to listening to everything in Indonesian, but by often listening to English, we become accustomed to knowing the meaning of some vocabulary. The last thing we can do to explore and hone our English skills during a pandemic is to take part in several online competitions. This pandemic period does not prevent various organizations and companies from holding competition, ranging from essay competitions, journals, and speaking. Usually, many campus association organization or of campus organization hold competition with many positive benefits for us. We as students, we will be competing variously with the outside world to find work and other things. It's good to try to compete with a smaller scope first. By getting used to competing, we will get experience, input, and learning. This is very important to further improve our English language skills. That's it. I hope from what I'm talking about, many of you are motivated to start learning English under various conditions, because English is foreign language that is important for our lives in the days of immigrants and can compete with many people out there. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.